What's up, guys? We're about to blast some arms here, bis and tris. Just gonna go over the concoction. Every single time I work out, right before is crucial on how to get the best pump you can get, because we're taking the time out of the day to work on ourselves. So why not do it the best we can? So with that being said, I got my creatine here by Built Wellness. I got my intro workout here by Built Wellness too for the BCAAs. And then I added a splash of Himalayan salt so we can get that insulin spike. And then what I like to add in as well is a little more sugar so we can get the most out of our pump. So with that being said, we're going to go right into the cables here. We're going to do some triceps and biceps, and we're going to superset the shit out of this. We already have it set up. We have a fair amount of weight on the cables here. We're actually going to do two different variations back to back here. I always like to show some different kind of workouts when it comes to the tris and bis. So as you can see here, the grip is very important. So I have an overhand grip, and we're pushing down and out. And my wrists are going to move a little bit, which is very crucial when it comes to contracting the head of that tricep. And my elbows are going to be flared out as well instead of tucked in. I mean, you can really do both, but I get a better contraction when I do it nice and slow like that, and I really squeeze. We're going to do like 12 to 15 reps. And when it comes to hitting arms, we all have that persona where, how do I get bigger arms? When you have big arms, you look so good in a t-shirt and stuff. And obviously we all want that. We all want the, 20-inch biceps or 20-inch arms is what I mean. And, at the end of the day, we always like to get as much info as we can on how to grow your arms. And since we're hitting triceps right now, a tricep makes up way more majority than your arm compared to your bicep. So if you want bigger arms, definitely grow those triceps more. So now we're going to turn over to the other side. I'm switching my grip like this now. It's like a neutral grip. And now I'm at a different angle. And I'm actually even getting an even more insane squeeze on these triceps. So when it comes to bodybuilding, angles and grips are everything with every exercise. Right now, I am on fire with these triceps, and we're just starting our workout. Like, they are on fire. And sometimes you'll see me walking around the gym like this, and I probably get some looks, but I don't give a shit, because what I'm doing here is Fascia Stretch 7 training. So after I'm done performing this exercise, I'm squeezing as hard as I can for about 10, 12 seconds until exhaustion. What that is doing is pumping more blood back into the muscle. And if anyone knows anything about that, pumping more blood back in your muscle means better growth. So every single workout I do when it comes especially to arms, I'll do it for legs too, do it for shoulders, chest, I squeeze as hard as I can right after I perform the exercise, and the pump gets even more insane. So now we're going to move into the superset of the biceps here. I have dual cables, and we're going to hold a neutral grip like this, and then we're going to come up and go into that biangular movement. So we're going to really squeeze. We're going to come down for a little bit. Need to add a little more weight so we get a little more tension here. Just like that. That's good. Squeeze at the top. Slow coming down. A lot of people are so used to just going like this, which is fine, but you want to eventually switch that shit up. Because at the end of the day, you're going to plateau. And at the end of the day, to grow, you got to confuse your muscles. And to confuse your muscles, we're going to come down a little slower so we put a lot more tension on that bicep. So I'm going to perform about 10 reps here. Nice and slow. Squeeze at the top. Come down. And then what I like to do is move right into partials. And what I mean by partials is getting right in the middle. Not getting up here or down here, right in the middle. And my biceps are already on fire. Good, till exhaustion. Getting all that oxygen out of your muscle to a point where you can't perform it anymore. And now, just like we did with triceps, squeeze that bicep. Pump that blood back into that muscle. About 10 seconds. Now we're going to do the other side. Good, just like that. All right, we're going right into our next superset here. We got the preacher bar set up. We're going to do some skull crushers with the slight incline on the bench here. And then we're going to superset that with the dumbbell variation that I love to do. So let's move right into the skull crushers. And you can do this exercise with more of an incline. You can do it as a decline. You can do it as a regular flat bench. I feel like a lot of people just keep doing the same shit over and over again, which is obviously boring. You got to change it up. So I like a slight incline. I feel like I get an even better engagement on the tricep. So let's get right into it. And for these, they call it skull crushers for a reason. You want to go right to the top of your forehead, and you got to keep those elbows in. A lot of people I see pointing them out. You're just going to lose a lot more isolation there. And people need to stop ego lifting. I do have a fair amount of weight on this, and I could go a little higher. But if I go a little higher in weight, my elbows are going to start to come out. Nice and slow coming down. And just keep it just like that in that motion. Try not to lift your butt up. Sometimes, we always do, to force it up a little bit. We even could go a little lighter just to get a couple more quality reps in, but I'm going to add in a little variation after this. And I just like to kind of put a little more stress on those triceps. Yeah, all right, good. I don't think I can do another one with quality rep. So we're going to come down now. We kind of put our grip in even more. We're going to do little partials directly after these skull crushers, just to expose those triceps even more. Woo! And don't forget, let's pump that blood back into the triceps there. So squeeze hard as we can. Good. All right. So we move right into the biceps here. We're especially hitting arms. I like to stretch like this, as you can see. Very important on stretching. We could definitely all stretch more. I definitely lack on stretching, but very important just to get a little stretch there on those wrists. All right, this next variation is going to be a neutral grip bicep curl. What this is going to do, we always try to strive to grow our arms. And to grow our arms, you got to hit your biceps pretty much 3 different ways every single arm day. So you have your in grip, you have your wide grip, and you have your neutral grip, which is going to get the bulkier part, the wider part on the side of your bicep. And it's detrimental on getting more optimal growth. So I'm trying to think what kind of weight I want to do here. We'll go with 30s at first, see how it feels. We're going to alternate this just to get more isolation on them. We're going to bring them up, and we're going to alternate just like that. Good. It's important to keep that dumbbell up the whole time, to keep putting stress on that bicep. Woo! We might have to go down in weight on the next one because I want to get more reps I'm starting to get my elbows out, but now we're going to go right into partials. Give it a second. Good. Woo. All right, now we're just going to squeeze both of them hard as we can. It's easy to go into the gym. It's like, oh, I'm not feeling it today. It's kind of boring, you know, a little lethargic, which is understandable. It all happens to us. But I think the reason is you're going into the gym, you're doing the same shit over and over. Why not switch it up? Do what you like doing. Are you sick of doing compound exercise? Are you sick of doing this same shit every single week? Why don't you just go in there and do what you feel like working out, you know? It's easy to go in there, oh, I gotta hit chest today. I'm not really feeling it. Why don't you just go in, warm up, like, you know what? I'm kind of feeling shoulders, you know? I kind of want to hit my biceps actually, not chest. Then fucking do that. Why you gotta stick to the same routine all the time? Go in there and enjoy it. All right, we got another set here. Could go up a little weight on this, but this is feeling good. We're towards the end of our workout, so we're gonna rep it out a little more. Little partials. And let's get a squeeze at the end. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. All right, we're gonna do one more workout here. We're going right into it. No rest. Let's get it done. All the way down. All right, one more. Oh, good. Little partials. Good. See, simple little things like that, adding in partials at the end, is what I do on so much shit. And it's just getting that pump even extra. As you can see we are swole as we can get. There's definitely workouts where I'm just not feeling it as much. I do the same shit, and it's just all about nutrition and sleep and hydration. So you got to lock those things in. This is a lifestyle. You got to be locked in 24/7 if you want the results. Good. We're done. This shit's shot.